Bitcoin is right now breaking down, and in this exact video I will talk about the most important levels of support trading below us, and I will talk about the criteria about where Bitcoin could be heading towards next, what is the next big support for Bitcoin, and more importantly, the volume remains to be very low on Bitcoin. Well, we of course do know that tomorrow the FOMC meeting will be there, what will probably cause massive market volatility like we do know from the past. So I will be discussing this on today's update video with many more important stuff we need to discuss right now, because will Bitcoin retest the legendary trend line? I will be answering this question on today's update video, so don't forget to slap up the like button on today's update video. Can we smash it back about 500 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term for Bitcoin. Looking at Bitcoin right now, we can see we broke below the most important level of support, trading around the 29.7k level. We broke below this very critical level of support, and after that Bitcoin saw a huge dump towards the downside, dumping all the way down to $29,000. And if you're zooming out, you can clearly see that we're breaking below the range here on that top side here for Bitcoin. This was the range where we moved in towards very quickly, and after we're right now breaking below this range, this is basically confirming a breakdown of this entire consolidation phase we had here above us. And to be very clear, Bitcoin consolidated here on the top side for over 32 days in a row, and yesterday was the day we finally saw a movement happening for Bitcoin. And this movement also meant that the Bitcoin Bollinger Bands is right now widening up, indicating that the volatility is going to take place right now. So you can see also on the 4-hourly time frame, Bitcoin broke below its most important level of support. And if you're then zooming out here at these other important levels, and you're going to be looking at big important levels of horizontal support, you can see this level, the 28.8k, straight away stands out here for Bitcoin. And if you're going to be extending that level, so far we've been not testing this level yet so far, but we are coming very close by retesting this level. So yeah, that could be of course one of the first targets we could be looking at, but after that I personally think that this is going to be the main target of support, the 28.3k to approximately $28,000 for Bitcoin. You can clearly see on the 12-hour time frame we also broke this very important previous high in the market, the 29.6k, that I was expecting Bitcoin could be holding up here, but unfortunately we did it and we broke below it right now. And this is of course quite unfortunate, because if you're looking at the support and resistance chart right here, you can clearly see this was the main support to be holding, and as soon as we did broke below it, like you can see on this candle right here, we're basically confirming the break in the lower range. And yes, to be very clear, the next big support targets on the lower side for us are around $28,000. So yes, that is quite bearish for Bitcoin. And of course, if we were to come back up again, I can guarantee you already the 29.7k is going to be a very important and hard level to be breaking above of, since yeah, in the past few time here, Bitcoin got rejected by this level quite significantly. So that is of course quite a bearish thing. Still, to give you an update on my trade, I mean, I have still not closed out on my swing trade on BYBIT. If Bitcoin moves down to $25,000, I'm going to be adding more margin towards this trade. But yeah, on my Bitcoin trade here on BitGet, I am not looking to take any profits. Of course, on my BYBIT trade, I got stopped out, but I'm currently looking to be opening up a new trade. And I currently have already got a new open trade on BYBIT with an entry price around $29,000 on a different account here. I will be trying to show this trade here in tomorrow's update video. But yes, I'm currently looking to be still buying and longing Bitcoin, since I personally still think it could be a huge fake out for Bitcoin. And I don't really believe in the scenario where we're going to be having a breakdown. Well, of course, all the leading indicators are telling us something different. So if you want to be trading as well here, you can do so here on BYBIT, because if you right now go to the link in the description of today's video, you can actually claim a free $1,000 in Bitcoin or XRP. All you need to do here is go to the link in the description and sign up a new account using the link above, deposit $100 within 7 days, and claim your free $1,000 Bitcoin or XRP long or short position. That way it makes it super easy for you to start trading, and of course you can get a free $1,000 position straight away in one go. And then at the same time, looking at the market, we can currently still see the volume on the price action of Bitcoin is still decreasing, while we in fact finally start to see a break outside of the range. So what makes it very interesting in my opinion, and the reason why I'm currently saying this could be potentially be a fake out, is that we broke below this consolidation range where we traded in for over 31 days here. And then the point you break below it, the volume is so low, and that makes it for me look like manipulation. So I personally think this volume is very interesting, and it's telling us a story. You can clearly see the volume on Bitcoin keeps decreasing, while in fact at the same time we do know that tomorrow probably the real volatility is going to hit the market. Tomorrow we're expecting an even bigger move is going to be happening, and the reason why I'm also still long on Bitcoin is because, yes, like you can currently clearly see, we are still trading in an uptrend. And of course, this could be just another higher low. And of course, what we want to be looking at is the next big level of support. What is of course around $28,000. And that is also exactly the point where I'm going to be adding significantly more margin towards my trades. But more importantly, what we do know that tomorrow is the FOMC meeting, and we're probably going to get another 25 basis points. But if we're going to be looking at the probabilities of the future, it looks to be that this is going to be the last interest rate hike we will ever see for at least the coming 2 years here. So that is the forecast what we're currently having here, and that is the reason why this interest rate hike could maybe be very bullish for the market. You can see the last few times, every single time the Fed increased the interest rates, we basically moved down every single time here. And the last time we moved towards the upside. And this time around, I personally once again think we could be moving towards the upside again here. So yes, this could be a very bullish thing here for the markets if it is going to once again go up, just like from the last meeting. Of course, the last meeting around, we also saw BlackRock jumping in towards Bitcoin. Maybe that was the catalyst, but of course, we did clearly saw that after the meeting, Bitcoin went up. So maybe right now, this time around, we could see something similar once again. Then looking at Bitcoin and its most important support, of course, I've already said it, $28,000 is the most important support, and not only because it has got such an important horizontal level, but also since Bitcoin on the daily time frame is creating a huge uptrend here towards the upside. And you can clearly see every single time Bitcoin so far has been retesting this level, it has been bouncing from off this level. And if we get the opportunity to once again long Bitcoin on this level, it's going to be most certainly a huge opportunity for us all out there on the market. And personally, I won't be surprised to once again at that point see another move towards the upside happening for Bitcoin yet again here. So Bitcoin looking quite feisty, and looking at the daily time frame, there is still a possible scenario that Bitcoin is currently creating a down-sloping support line on the daily time frame. Well, in fact, it's also creating a down-sloping resistance line, making and creating a falling wedge right now on the daily time frame. So yes, everything could still happen for Bitcoin. I mean, there is some downward sloping support on the daily time frame right here, but of course, it's not necessarily my most favorable scenario. Then also looking at Bitcoin here, you can see the Bollinger Bands is finally picking up its width here, and at the same time, we can currently see that on the weekly time frame, the resistance to break, I've said that for several times in a row here, is $32,000. So as long as we're not breaking above $32,000, we're not going to go exponential. But as soon as we do break above that $32,000 barrier, we're absolutely going to be flying here for Bitcoin. And then the last pattern I need to discuss here, of course, talking about that falling wedge, you can also see on the 12-hourly time frame, Bitcoin could be right now maybe create this downward sloping support line here. You can clearly see previously around we got supported by this level as well right here, and potentially we're going to get supported once again right here, and then we should be looking at this downward sloping resistance line from the top side. But this could be a bullish bias reversal pattern in the creation for Bitcoin. So everything could be still in the play for Bitcoin. I mean, I am not counting out that we're going to right now necessarily go down to $28,000. Really what I think is that we should be patient at least till tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to get the story told, because at that point we will have Jerome Powell speaking, and yes, once that happens, we're probably going to really see the volatility pick up for all markets. So yeah, that was it for me in today's update video. I truly hope you did enjoy it, that you did learn something from it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.